Hey, well, sorry, people can't see this, but we used to have this big red not recording sign on, which Mike put together with his magic fingers.
Because
And
I forgot to start recording multiple times. And so we did entire
well,
episodes that were
I
lost.
mean, I think it's nice of you to take the blame for that, but I think it was more to do with the fact that we kept started talking before you said
That's true.
I'm recording
That's it.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, but it was been away for the last couple of episodes, and we're just sort of like, it was there this time. It's nice. It's been like years since I've seen that. So
Well, I don't know if you remember, but we went for about 2 years without recording anything. And I got a little out of practice and had to figure out how everything worked again.
yeah, I mean, the whole thing is just stumbling into what we used to be doing. So yeah,
Basically.
yeah.
Do we need
I'm
any
good.
kind of intro today? Or are we just going to jump in?
Ah, God, Adventures in AI, episode N. Let's. Should we get into it, Mike?
No, actually. I have a different intro that I prepared for today.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Variations on a theme. All right.
Two thumbs up. I love it. Very, very cool.
Prefer that
I
to
love
the montages.
Now, let's get into it.
All right. Kick us off.
What we're talking about today. What's the first? Oh, yeah. Okay. So,
And I
jumping
don't
straight
have any
in.
idea what this is.
Yeah.
All I was given is AI and Chrome. Now the audience knows
Yeah.
as much as I do.
So, I have moved to Croatia recently, which I think I may have mentioned 3 or 4 times. And it's let's say ordering stuff in here is not as efficient as back in the UK. It's a smaller country. It's only got a few million people, and I'm ordering from a local furniture shop called Yisk, by the way.
Does that mean the Amazon truck isn't at your house 3 or 4 times a day like it is at mine?
Well, actually, I do order from Amazon Germany, and if it's over €50, you get free delivery. It takes 10 days to get here from Germany, but it's still more efficient. Yeah, I know. But then they can't find out where we are, and I have to go whatever.
It's like Christmas though. Sometimes I order stuff from Amazon, and if it doesn't show up within like 2 or 3 days, I just forget I even ordered it.
It's absolutely like that. I talked a lot to my partner about this, and saying like, okay, you've got to get used to this. What happens is you order stuff and then you just forget about it in like a week or some number of days later, and something arrives, and it's like Christmas, like you say. So anyway, there's this company called Yes. We want to buy a little couple of chairs and a table for the balcony. So because if you can see out there, there's this beautiful view that we have. So we went to this place near in the shopping mall. We liked what we saw, and we thought we'd go home and order it online, just because we don't have a car and all that. And went to the website, and oh my God, it was so frustrating. They had this form that you fill in with all the bits in it, and it's very strict about what you put in. And we managed to get as far as the phone number, but the problem with it is you're not allowed to put in. There's all sorts of validation going on this field. You can't put in like numbers that it has to be exactly 10 digits long, which is like a local phone number here. So you can't put in. I couldn't put in my UK number. I couldn't put in like a local phone number that didn't work. We got someone that we knew here to use their number. I tried using one of those websites where you have a fake number and tried to put that in. Didn't work, and it was honestly driving me up the wall because all I wanted to do was give them money. So I thought, well, I'm a bit of a geek. I could probably go and modify the JavaScript and figure out, yes, use
What
it in
am
your
I
face.
supposed to do here? Oh,
yeah.
Wait, what?
It was very much like one of these things where
where are you going?
Oh God, are we going to watch Boomer Mike play his bloody in your face game?
Oh no. Okay. It brought up a save screen. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, bad UI design.
Right,
Where were
right.
we?
So Chrome DevTools, you could go in and modify the JavaScript and change labels and change whatever. I thought, I'll go and have a look, see if I can just dick around with it a bit and disable this. By the way, this is Croatian. It means your telephone number is invalid. But we tried so many different variations of this. And I tried, also I tried different browsers as well, because I thought I was using Brave originally, and then I went to switch to Chrome, which I don't have any plugins for. So I don't have uBlock Origin or anything. That's what I use when I try to have like a naked environment. So I was in Chrome. I thought, right. So I opened up DevTools and had a look. And you know how, I don't know if you're familiar with DevTools, but when there's like something new being released, they have a little thing down the bottom that says, what's new in DevTools? And it says,
I don't know if you remember this story.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But it sounds like you're describing a crime. Are you sure you want to admit to this?
Well, what happened was in Chrome DevTools, it had, hey, new in DevTools, AI assistant.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I wonder. So I tried it out. And I have to say, I do understand how this common complaint of like, oh God, there's chatbots in everything. There's AI just bolted onto everything. It's popping up in every single app. It's on every single website saying, hey, I'm a chatbot. Yeah, can I help today? And it's everywhere and it's annoying. But this time I thought, and I just generally mentally filtered them out. But this time I was like, all right. And I just said, find the mobile field and disable it. And if you will switch to the next slide, please. This is what I got, which is a little bit of JavaScript, which was, I think this bit was trying to find the field. Oh no, first of all, it asked me to inspect an element. So I chose that thing. And then it went to this one and I just said, okay, continue. To the next bit, which is, then it's trying to actually run some JavaScript to like remove the validation from this field. Okay. Then it said, I tried again to put my number in, didn't work. And then it gave me a few of different things. And I said, okay, try now, please.
And so this goes back to, this is asking you for your phone number.
Yeah.
And your full phone number is what, Peter? Yeah.
Okay. Good try.
All right. So we got to here then.
Yeah. And then eventually that is a screenshot of my order. And that is like, it worked. It was completely client side and there was no reason to actually have that stupid validation in there in the first place. But yeah, I didn't actually have to look through all this tons of obfuscated JavaScript.
Yeah.
Not even obfuscated, it was like compressed. And it was like, oh my God, one of those AI assistant chatbot things that has been bolted onto everything actually was super useful. And yeah, I don't know.
I've been finding like the ones that are on websites, customer support chatbots and sales chatbots, like those are terrible. But I have been finding a lot of tools that have these AI utilities built in to be pretty useful. I use a tool called Tines, which is like a Zapier automation kind of tool, and has the little chatbot in there. And I can just go and say, hey, build me a workflow that does X, Y, and Z. And it just builds it. And you get pretty good results. I mean, that's essentially what Cursor and Claude Code are, right?
Yeah, I guess I had an interaction with someone recently where I asked them, why didn't they just ask the question in an AI? And they said, I hate that shit. And I understand the sentiment. But, you know, I think they're kind of getting to the point where they're sort of being useful now.
I think they're getting to the point where they're being useful. And they're getting to the point where if you don't get on board, you're going to get left behind.
Yeah, it really does seem like there's I don't know, man. It's like my friends back when the internet started. And I knew how to use the internet, and they would just, I don't know, and they'd call me up and ask me stupid questions.
It'll never catch on.
They would call me up and say, oh, stupid questions like, oh, we were just chatting in the pub the other day, and we want to know what's bigger, like black bear or a brown bear. What's the biggest bear in the world? And so I would just Google it because I knew how to use Google, and they had never used the internet before. So they didn't know that it was possible that you could go and find out this information themselves. And I tried to convince them. They were just like, oh, I don't understand computers. Like, it was such an annoying response because whatever, it's not that fucking hard. But, you know, we got there in the end, 20 years later, 30 years later, yeah. Let me Google that for you. Yeah, exactly. A black bear. Still a classic. Now we need to have, like, let me ask an LLM for you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That reminds me, I had a whole conversation the other day. Oh my gosh, how did this come up? So I was working with an intern, and we got in something where I was asking him a series of questions, and he was working with Claude, which is fine. That's like a standard workflow at the company. And I said, "Oh my gosh, this is basically." Let me Google that for you. Or I said, this is basically LMGTFY. And he goes, LMGTFY, what's that?
That's
I could not resist the urge. So I did. I felt so bad about it. Bad about it. He walked right into it. And it was on the tail of me saying, like, oh, I should just be asking Claude this myself. There's no point in me making you do it. It's basically LMGTFY. Perfect setup.
We should make let me ask a chatbot for you.
Yeah, what's the abbreviation for that? It doesn't quite roll out the same way. Let me Claude that. There's no verb
what
equivalent of Google.
LMGTFY rolls off the tongue, does it?
It hinges on the fact that Google is synonymous with search.
Okay, let me check. Ask a chatbot for you. LMAAC.
Perfect.
Mark.
Yeah, no, that works. I mean, isn't that every question at this point?
Kind of, but then again, I still don't. You know, it's more like being with a smart human, and you don't always get the response you want from a smart human. I think I'm finding myself having to sort of babysit chatbots quite a bit, but partly because that's how conversations with humans go. We don't ask the right question the first time.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, well, that's my story. I don't know if we had anything else for this episode.
No.
All right.